Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading today. I'm going to get straight into it. It's been a while since I've done any money readings, so yeah, I'm quite intrigued. We're looking specifically at money, but please bear in mind this is just a general reading. This does not constitute any financial advice in any way, shape or form. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the energies around you regarding your money situation and any advice from Spirit as to what's coming next or action steps you need to take. Spirit are really on it today. They've already given me a card while I've been talking to you. So let's get started. What I will say, we have new beginnings. Exciting, Gemini. What I will say is, as I was doing my preparation to do your reading, Gemini, Spirit kept saying to me, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up, with a sense of urgency. Now, I wasn't sure in that moment whether that was a message for me or a message for you. We'll see what comes through in the reading. So we have rejoice in celebration. This is looking exciting already. We have the waiting game. Okay. We have the sacral chakra. Let's get another one. Let's get a fifth one. Whoop. And we have moving on. At the bottom of the deck, we have balance, Gemini. I'm just going to pop it there. I'm forever short on space, so let's move them up. Hopefully you can see that in camera. Yeah, I think so. So, Gemini, I feel there's something new that you have started or you're thinking of starting. We have this lovely, definite new beginning. This particular deck is interesting, really, because for me, it gives very, very definite, direct messages. And this card in particular, the way it's written and the way it's just very bold, looks like you boldly stepping forward with a new project, a new idea, something new here, Gemini. Now, I get the feeling this is something that you're already thinking about or something that you've already started. You may have started it a short time ago, but I'm getting the feeling this is current. I'm getting the feeling that this is something that you've just started or just about to start, or it's in idea form. Whatever it is, it makes you very happy. And there is going to be cause for celebration there. I'm not going to say too much about that because I want the tarot to draw those two together. And I'm wondering if this is why Spirit was saying mix it up, mix it up. Because maybe this is something that you're hesitant about, but you feel it will make you happier. And they're saying, go on, give it a whirl, mix it up. I don't know. Let's hold that thought for a moment. You may have had to be patient, or it may be that this idea takes a little while to grow, because we have the roots here. We have it eventually growing, but this person here has done several cycles around whatever this is. It will be different for all of you, obviously, because this is a general reading. I think I've said that already. But, you know, there's been work put in here. It may have just been that you've been having to give a lot of thought to this particular idea or this project, or you've already done the work and you're now seeing that it's growing. Depends on your timescales, because if this is something that you started a while ago, there will be cause for celebration because it's now growing. But if it's a brand new idea, and I do feel for a lot of you it is a brand new idea, you'll feel a lot happier with it. But it may take time to grow because this man has done several cycles to get this off the ground. Okay? Spirit is saying it's really important for you to follow those deep desires. Sacral chakra is all about, yes, can be about emotions, but it's very much about your wishes, your desires, those, you know, very deep sort of wishes. If this was a relationship reading, it would talk about sexual matters. But obviously this is a money reading, and this is more about your desires. Do what makes you happy. This is what Spirit is saying. Move things forward. We have the moving on card, which I'll try and get out of here. The moving on card. If things have been difficult for you, Gemini, or you've not been happy doing what you're doing, we see this darkness here. It's time to move forward into things that make you feel happier, more joyful and lighter. Okay? So, you'll find, we have this on the bottom of the deck, that will bring more balance into your life. You know, if you feel you're being pulled in one direction and you're not feeling particularly happy about it, then, you know, following your desires, maybe getting something new off the ground is your desire, you know. We'll see. Let's pull some tarot. Which deck do we need, Spirit? Which deck are we using? Okay. We'll just stick with these ones. Still don't know what Mix It Up was. I do think this is maybe some sort of message about here. It's something to do with here. Let's see what they give us. What do you want to tell us, Spirit? What is Mix It Up all about? What are these new beginnings? What are these for Gemini? Thank you. Yeah, this kind of, they've just said stuck in a rut. There's something that maybe you're not happy about, that you're stuck in a rut with. There are new opportunities around you. There are the opportunities for a new beginning. But you're concentrating on things that aren't particularly working out well. Maybe it's about shifting your attention here. Maybe you need a fresh outlook. Maybe that's what your new beginning is, Gemini. Maybe you need that fresh outlook in order to mix things up a bit and make it more joyful for you. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Ooh. Yeah, something's making you very unhappy. We've got a card of heartbreak, and how extraordinary that we have that right next to the celebration. There may be something that you're feeling a bit sad about. I know that sounds pretty obvious when I say that, but it's a really interesting mix, this. So although this new beginning may bring you joy, for some it may be a relief, for some it just may be a cause for celebration because it frees up time, you know, or it's just something that you feel really excited by because it is one of your desires, and you can therefore, you know, concentrate on something new, which sort of makes you feel alive again. But there may be something about it that you feel a bit sort of sad about. And Spirit is saying they don't want you to get absorbed in feeling sad about it, because this is lovely for you. It's going to make you feel better. But we see this guy here looking at these cups and not seeing the lovely new opportunity there. So don't get wrapped up in feeling sad about it. That's what Spirit is saying to you. Oop. I'm just throwing the cards about again. Why do we have the waiting game then? What's that about? Is that past? Is it present? Where are we, Spirit? Yeah, you're going to be very happy. You see, we've got celebration, we've got the light. Spirit is saying, let the light in, Gemini. If you're not, if you're, we all, okay, let me backtrack. We're all sort of, you know, when you leave a job that you've been okay in, but you felt stuck in, and you leave a job that you sort of, you love the people, but you're just bored, you know? Well, we're excited by the new opportunity we're going into, but we feel sad because we don't really want to leave our colleagues and the comfort of knowing what we're doing and that sort of routine. This is the energy I'm getting from these cards, and Spirit is saying don't let that become an overpowering energy to deprive you of your happiness that you could have. The Sun card is the happiest card you can get in tarot. So there is a lot of happiness from you making some sort of decision about following your desires, basically, Gemini. We've got two together here. Yeah. It's going to open up. It may be that this project that you want to bring in, or that you've already started working on, is in its infancy. We have the Page of Cups, who is sort of the youngest page in the deck. He's very creative. He likes new ideas. He gets excited by things, but he's quite playful. He wants to have more fun, you know. He wants to use his creativity, and he wants to just, you know, absorb himself in it. And maybe you've been doing that already, but not being able to devote a lot of time to whatever this is, because you've been dealing with other things. And we see this in its infancy. It has come out with the Chariot. So once you've made that decision of which direction you're going in, things will move forward really quickly. You know, that's where we'll see the growth happen in whatever project you want to devote yourself to. Oops, a daisy. Thank you, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Put your work in to something that your heart makes your heart sing, basically. Yeah, that's what they're saying. We have this with the sacral chakra. It's about where you decide to put your energy, where you decide to put the work in, because the work that you put in is forming the roots here for this growth. So there's something here about not spreading yourself too thin as well, you know, and focusing in on what you really want to do. Oops. Okay. There's a wish fulfillment here. You may feel that it comes at some sort of cost, because it's come up with the Devil card, which is a very interesting mix. You may question whether you're making the right decision, but there is an opportunity for your wishes to be fulfilled. And the fact that we have the Star card on top of the Devil means that that'll only be a fleeting thought, because I do think that once you start working on whatever this new thing is, or this project you've already started, I do think that when the happiness comes in, you won't give it a second thought, to be honest. That's how it feels. Moving into a lighter energy is going to bring that wish fulfillment. Yeah, and it will allow you to put down a foundation. So if you're worrying that the project that you want to concentrate on, that you haven't quite sort of dedicated a lot of attention to, if you're worrying about that not being perhaps stable, or not, you maybe feel that you're giving up something solid for something that is a risk, I guess. But here we have you putting down this foundation. So there's no worries on that score. You're going to get your wish fulfillment, and you are going to put down a foundation. It's interesting that we had it with the Balance card. So yeah, balance will be resumed. You will be able to feel secure in something that you're doing that will make you feel a lot better, because it's what you truly desire, Gemini. And look at the bottom of this card. What a lovely card to have on a finance reading. The Ten of Pentacles, financial security, you know, a stable family life. Again, it's come up with this Four of Wands, which is about solid foundations. And here you are building a solid future for your family. You couldn't want a better card to come up at this stage, honestly. So that's really interesting. I guess it is about you having the confidence to make those decisions. To, you know, yes, you may have feelings of a bit of sadness for having to leave something behind, maybe. But actually, this new thing may take some time to grow, or it may already be in the process of blooming. Whatever it is, it will be different for all of you. Follow your desires. Because if you have the courage to walk forward into lighter energy, you are going to have that wish fulfillment and that stability. What a lovely reading for you, Gemini. What a lovely reading. Let's put it together with some Moonology. You know, I love them. I love my Moonology. Look at the bigger picture. I love the way these cards pull everything together. That's exactly what they're saying to you. Don't get hung up on the little details of something. Just look at the bigger picture, decide what it is that's making you happy, and move in that direction. We have conclusions are within reach. So I do think if you're trying to make a decision, Gemini, I do think you will make that decision very soon. And I think it's a decision you will make. And I get the feeling that you will take the lead on this. I don't feel that this is because someone else is making a decision around you. They're telling you to hold your vision. So, you know, yeah, follow your heart's desires, set your vision, move in that direction. This is the advice Spirit are giving you. Final card, please. We have a new, they've given me two just because I said final card. A new romantic cycle begins. Obviously, this isn't a romance reading. This is a money reading. So this is more about you moving into something that you love. We've had the sacral chakra there. We've talked about deep wishes, deep desires. This is going to be something that you love. If you hold your vision and go for it. What's this final card? A personal issue reaches resolution. So yeah, if you've been in a dilemma about anything, Gemini, just know that there's going to be a resolution to it, and it's coming in quickly. As I say, for some of you, I think it's already happened, but you're still feeling a bit unsettled about it. I hope you found that helpful. If you'd like to have a more in-depth reading just for you, my link is down below. I offer all different sorts of readings at different prices, so have a look at those. It's on the Buy Me a Coffee page. You need to click on shop when you go into it, and it will show you the different readings. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Okay, I'll speak to you soon, Gemini, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. Bye for now.